Hello, Crystal Groovers. Happy Sunday. Sage of Stones coming at you for the second day in a row. Wacky do, as my dad used to say. Today, I've got a gorgeous table full of spheres and various kinds of carvings, dragon carvings, flames, unicorns, dragon heads. I've got some FreeForms as well. I've got some driftwood sphere stands to show you guys also. So lots of amazing stuff on this table. Once again, because I have new followers joining all the time, if you see something in this video that you like, guys, take or pause the video, take a screenshot, circle the piece or the pieces that you're interested in, and shoot me those pictures via any one of the following methods. I am far and away the most active and most likely to reply the fastest on Twitter or X. I am also available on TikTok and Instagram. Those three channels are all at Sage of Stones. And I also have a Facebook business page at facebook.com/Sage of Stones. You can DM me there as well. And you can also comment on this video. And I'd love you guys to actually comment on these videos. I'm trying to really grow the channel and get some interaction and discussion. So when you watch a video, tell me which pieces you liked. Even if you're not going to buy them, just talk about crystals in the comments section below. Tell me what your favorite crystals are, which ones on the table caught your eye. If you have any cool stories to share about crystals, love to hear them. So if you see anything that you like on the table, you can comment also on the video here on YouTube. And failing all of those options, you can also email me at sales@sageofstones.com. That's SALES at sageofstones.com. So for those of you who are new, the way I'll work this is I will take you through a sweep across the table. Very little talking while I do that, just to give you a close-up look at everything that's on the table, gives you an opportunity to screenshot stuff, and then I'll circle back around and go through each of the pieces individually. So let's get going. Alrighty guys, here's your sweep over. So many amazing spheres on this table today, guys. Those blingy sphalerites, oh my gosh. I've got a lot of different LED light stands for sale as well, but guys, in both just plain white light and also color changing. In fact, any of the LED light stands that you see here on the table today are available in both white light and color changing. And I think I may have some others too that are not on this table. If you're interested in seeing those, I can definitely show you. Just throw this out there right out of the gate. This massive Himalayan salt lamp is not for sale. That is a personal piece, but it lives on this table. You might notice I'm also coming to you from a different room today, having just shot my towers and pyramids and pipes and double terminated points video yesterday. I was not about to pull that entire table down in my other crystal room and set it all up with this when this one was already set up. So I'm gonna come at you from my living room today. Yes, the bane of the crystal seller's existence is that every room in my house is full of crystals. It's a good problem to have. Beautiful flames. Gorgeous unicorns. Really cool dragon heads. And then down here I've got a couple of Himalayan salt lamps, and then Himalayan salt candle holders, and peach selenite bowls. All right, there's your sweep through. Let's take a look at these pieces in a little more detail. All right, let's kick it off with these spheres on the LED stands first of all. So this guy here is a really nice sized clear quartz sphere, and he is full of rainbows and obviously looks pretty lit, excuse the pun, on one of my color changing LED stands. So just one of those large clear quartz spheres. This is selenite, so is this one. So this one obviously on a color changing stand, and this one just on a white light stand. Here's the size of the selenite spheres. They're all the same size. Super blingy and flashy. That's another one there. And then this is smelting glass. So if you saw my video yesterday on the towers and whatnot, you would have seen a blue smelting glass tower. So this is the same thing, except it's red and it's a sphere. Really cool patterning inside this, translucency. It's not crystal, it is glass. As I mentioned, it's smelting glass, but it's a really cool piece and looks absolutely fantastic on one of these white light LEDs. This is a really nice little garden quartz sphere sitting on one of my color changing LEDs. Some beautiful chlorite inclusions in this one, garden quartz. These three here are also glass. They're pretty cool. So this one is, it's kind of hard. It's overexposed, a little bit difficult to see, but it has a skull. These are all internally laser etched. I don't know how they do it. The exterior of the spheres are all completely smooth, but they are 3D etchings inside the sphere. This is what they look like, not on the light. This is the skull. Really cool. And then I have two zodiac signs here. I have Gemini and Aries. The Gemini on a white light and the Aries on a color changing. This is the size of them. What I really like about these ones, guys, is obviously they have the name of the zodiac there, and they have a pictorial representation of the zodiac, and a little harder to see, but they also have the constellation as it looks in the sky in the sphere as well. So just to answer the question that I know I'll get, I don't have these in any other zodiac signs at the moment. I do have some coming in though, but so for now, just Gemini and Aries. So that's everything on the LED light stands right now. All right, this is a nice big chunky sized black obsidian sphere, but it's a silver sheen black obsidian. You see the blinging silver stuff there, that's silver sheen. So really nice black obsidian. These are all ocean jaspers with some really cool natural vugs in them. Zoom in here. So these ocean jaspers are all really, really cool. This one kind of reminds me of Jupiter. It's amazing how many crystals actually remind me of Jupiter. I say that a lot, I feel. Here's another really cool one as well, more reds and greens in that one. And for any of you military lovers out there, this is a really cool like camo ocean jasper sphere. So there's that one as well. These are all moss agates, beautiful moss agate patterning in these. They'll have little pockets of clear quartz druzy in them as well. But as you can see, just some gorgeous fibrous kind of patterning in those. And then these are black opal, and just an idea for size. I call these the caramel macchiato spheres because they look like a scoop of caramel macchiato ice cream. They don't taste like it, but they look like it. So I've got a few of those black opal. This is a gorgeous picture jasper sphere. Try and say that 10 times fast. just one of those. And then these are going to be ruby fuchsite spheres, and these will really pop under a UV or a black light. So if you saw my video yesterday, you would have seen me demonstrating that with the towers that I have in this same material. These are beautiful, beautiful sphelerite spheres with just incredible druzy in them. Big druzy vugs. I love sphelerite, it's such a gorgeous stone. So I've actually got 3 of those. And then this is lepidolite. And then I've got some howlite here as well. They're all roughly this size. And then these are ruby zoisite, these 3 here. Again, anything with ruby in it is going to fluoresce under a black or a UV light. And I have posts for almost all of the stuff on this table too, guys. So if there is anything that you see that you want a closer look at, just let me know and I can direct you to the post for them, where there will be numerous pictures of each piece. The price will also be in the post, and there's always at least one picture of me holding the sphere or the crystal, whatever it may be, in my hand for size reference as well. So this is a gorgeous black agate sphere with some incredible banding on it. I love this piece, it's beautiful. Nice big chunky piece too. This one is leopard skin jasper. Some amazing patterning on that. And then I've got some really nice carnelian spheres here. And then we move into these 3 amethysts, and these amethyst spheres are something else. They've got unbelievable transparency, and they're full of rainbows. Each one of them, just rainbows everywhere and brilliant flash. So that's the amethyst. Moving right along, these are emerald spheres, these 2 here. And these kind of flash as well. I don't know if the camera is picking that up. Like right here. They have some feldspar-y kind of action or mica action going on in them that causes them to flash. I don't know if you can hear one of my dogs drinking in the background. Here's the other one, a little bit smaller than the first one. And then we've got 2 gorgeous blue calcite spheres. And then these 2 here are black moonstone, and you can see the flash on that little one without me even touching it. Here's the bigger one. Let me see if I can catch its flash. There you go, look at that. Gorgeous flash on these black moonstone spheres. So 2 of those. And then 2 really pretty little tiger's eyes. Very blingy, very flashy tiger eye. And then I've got these 4 here with the mandalas on them. These are actually orgonite spheres. So they're crystal chips and copper flecks and a copper spiral set in resin. So like orgonite pyramids that you may have seen or heard of before, these are the same thing, but they're orgonite spheres. They're this size. Now, these 2 black ones are black tourmaline. And then these 2 here are amethyst. And then, as I mentioned, they've got the copper spiral on the opposite side to the mandala. Mandala, I don't know how you guys say it. Orange calcite, sorry, brain fart for a second there. So 2 orange calcite spheres with some gorgeous banding on them. This one has really strong banding, and then this one as its main feature, I would say, would be this really cool little druzy vug here. Natural vug in the sphere with beautiful druzy inside it. So 2 orange calcites. These 2 here are, zoom out again. These 2 are rainbow fluorite. They're actually 2 different kinds of rainbow fluorite. This is more banded and not as translucent as the other one. But a beautiful piece of rainbow fluorite there. And then this is the other one, which is more translucent on one of the white light LED stands, which I'll show you here. Give me 1 second. That's a color changing. On a light source, and remember, I've got all kinds of lights on right now, so in the dark this thing would light up a lot more, but you can see that there's some really gorgeous patterning and banding in that one as well. And it does look really good on a white light LED, and it has a natural druzy vug in this one here as well. So a couple of rainbow fluorites. Okay, these are all rose quartz. So I've got 4 of those. And then just to give you an idea of the size of those. And then these are really cool. I love the patterning on these. This is nephrite jade. So they have all this striping and almost kind of like lightning bolty kind of patterns. Is that a word, lightning bolty? It is now. The Sage says it is. So there's 3 of those. Beautiful nephrite jades. Those are the glass skull spheres that I showed you earlier. These 3 here are all black tourmaline spheres. I'll pick one of those up for size reference. And then sticking with the tourmaline theme, I have a couple of pink tourmaline spheres here as well. So pink tourmaline and orange jade. The orange jades are both the same size. And then this is a white jade. A little bit of black in it as well. Same size pretty much as the orange ones. And then this one here is a flower agate sphere. More dog drinking. This is peach moonstone. Again, this is going to flash if captured in the right light, which I'm trying to do. Some of these are really hard to find. There we go. There's some flash right there. So peach moonstone. I've got one of these little Amazonite spheres. Some nice banding and beautiful kind of hues of bluey aqua green. And then these are really interesting. These are rainbow moonstones, guys, and you would have seen my rainbow moonstone towers yesterday. These are faceted rainbow moonstone spheres. So there are facets all over them, and then again, they're gonna have that really gorgeous blue feldspar flash on them as well. So I've got 2 of those. That one there is rhodonite. I've got a little green apatite sphere here, which I'll show you for size reference. And then this is a larger blue apatite. Love the blue in this one. Look at that, so yummy. All right, these are opalite spheres. They're all the same size. And one of the really cool things about some of these is that they have bubbles in them. See that big bubble there? Really cool. So I've got, what, 6 of these opalite spheres. And then this, as you can see, is a very blingy gold sheen obsidian sphere. So just one of those. And then this is just a regular or smaller black obsidian. No sheen on this one. I've also got some ocean jasper eggs here. So they're all roughly around this size. Some nice greens and reds and whites in this one. So that's number 1. This is number 2. Really cool patternings in that one as well. This one's a much lighter, softer color here, number 3. Some really subtle shades of blue in this one, almost purple and pink in places. I think this one's my favorite. I love this one. And then here's a smaller one here. Almost a camo color, might be a match for that ocean jasper sphere that I showed you earlier. And then I've got one agate egg here as well. It's got a nice oval on the front of it with some really pretty clear quartz throughout. But the surprise factor is on the bottom here with this big druzy geode that goes right up inside the egg. It's almost like the entire middle of the egg is all hollow. It's really cool, really beautiful piece. So that's eggs. That's just another selenite sphere there. And so I'm gonna start a new video. All right, so now we're into all of these smaller spheres that are sitting on these driftwood stands. So as you can see, I've got these driftwood stands that hold 1, 2, 3, and 4 spheres. So these ones here are all hematite spheres. So I've got, what, 4 of those? And then these 2 here are terahertz spheres. All right, from there we go over to these clear quartz angel aurid spheres. I've got these in 2 sizes, so these are larger ones, and these are some smaller ones full of rainbows. That's the size comparison between the 2. And then here's just one of the hematites for size as well. These are all roughly around the same kind of size. These 2 here are shungite. These are also shungite here, a little bit smaller. Give you a size comparison on those as well. And these ones are sitting in this really cool resin mermaid stand, or bowl. It's actually a bowl rather than a stand, but it'll function as a sphere stand. These are optical honey calcite. So I've got 5 of those, and then this little guy here is a gorgeous fluorite sphere, rainbow fluorite. And let me zoom in and show you see if I can catch the rainbows in this. He featured in my January new inventory video, and I was able to catch the rainbow pretty good in that video. Probably gonna struggle today because why not? There it is, big rainbow in this one. Really cool little rainbow fluorite sphere. This is one of those smaller angel aurid clear quartz spheres sitting in this clamshell to resemble a pearl. That's such a cool look. I love that. So I've got those sphere stands available, and obviously also those little spheres. Moving back up to these are little carnelian mini spheres, and these are the size of those. From there, as I said, the clear quartz angel aurid mini spheres. These are little rose quartz mini spheres, about that big. And in this dish here, I have all kinds of spheres, guys. So I've got those pink clear quartz rose aurid spheres. I've got a bunch of different dream amethyst spheres in different sizes. So here's a few here, larger, medium sized, smaller ones. I've got these beautiful little citrine spheres as well. And then this is a really pretty banded carnelian mini egg. And then I've got a bunch of these red jasper mini eggs as well. And I've got these beautiful seraphinite mini spheres as well. Look at the bling on these. Gorgeous seraphinite, guys, super rare stone. So I've got a few of those. I've also got Seraphinite slabs. If you haven't seen those, let me know and I can point you to them. I've got these little clear quartz angel aurid mini spheres. They're smaller than those guys. I've got a bunch of those, and then I've got a whole bunch of malachite mini spheres as well in different sizes. Beautiful malachite specimens. These ones are really high quality malachite. And then from there, I've got two of these beautiful smoky quartz spheres, mini spheres that are full of rainbows. And I believe that's it for the dish. And I can show you any of those that you need to see in greater detail as well. All right, we are all done with spheres. So let's take a look at some of this other beautiful stuff on the table here. We'll start with these perched dragons here. So I've got two in Dream Amethyst or Chevron Amethyst. And those both look amazing with a light source behind them. I've got some incredible pictures of those in a post. If you want to see those, let me know. This is Black Obsidian. And just to give you an idea of the size of these, they're all pretty much the same size. So that's one of the Dream Amethyst, and this is the other one. And then I've got one in rose quartz here, and then another one here in lepidolite. Why don't we stay with the dragons and move over here and take a look at these dragon heads. So this is Lavakite. Lavakite, a member of the feldspar family, so it's going to have all this little brilliant flashing through it there. You can see some on the top there. It's really not showing up in the camera as well as it does to my naked eye, but this one has blingy, flashy goodness all over it. So that's Lavakite. This one here is a gorgeous purple fluorite. Really pretty fluorite specimen, that one. Then I have a little smaller one here in rose quartz. And this one looks really good on a white light LED. The light will really come through. And then I've got two here in Septarian. So that's one. Both, they're a little bit of a different style. The first one had more of an upturned nose, and this one has a downturned nose. So Septarian dragons as well. All right, let's have a look at some beautiful freeforms here. This first one is a nice big chunky ocean jasper. There's some beautiful patterning on that one. Some nice reds and moving into almost pinks and purples on this side. And then I've got this one's a honker. This is carnelian. Awesome patterns on this. Some nice clear quartz banding across it. But again, the piece de resistance, really bad French, is this druzy vug in the side of it. Beautiful. So that's carnelian. Now these are going to be hard for me to try and catch what goes on these. These are rainbow obsidian, guys. And there we go. Look at the flash on this, greens and purples on this one. Have to get these in just the right light. And then on this side, lots more purple on that side as well. So that's the largest of the three. Here's another one. Again, you've got those gorgeous flashy colors on them. This side's more green. And then the last one. That circular kind of flash on them, both sides. This one's almost like striations at the bottom there too. Really cool. So rainbow obsidian. This is a really cool yellow fluorite freeform, guys. I kind of think it looks like a cross section of an eye. And obviously some really gorgeous transparency on this piece. Look at the purples in that. Really pretty yellow fluorite, guys. And then while I have the light up there, I may as well hold this one up to the light as well. This is a super transparent, really high quality smoky quartz palm stone. Put the light back down. About this size here. It's gonna have rainbows in it. Beautiful smoky quartz piece, that one, guys. And then I've got a couple of smaller carnelian freeforms. So this is the first one. And again, this one's got a little bit of a druzy vug in it. And then this is the second of the carnelian freeforms, the smaller ones at least. So sticking with carnelian, I've also got this big honkin', it's like a huge palm stone, but I call these therapy stones. They're super highly polished and would be great for massage. If you've ever had a stone massage, you'll know how good they are. This could be used for that. If you haven't had a stone massage, go get one. They're awesome. They use hot rocks on you and it's amazing. They oil you up and rub these like rocks that would be similar to this, nice and smooth. Rub those all over you, it feels great. So this is a large carnelian therapy stone. All right, let's get into some flames, guys. We'll start at the back here with this gorgeous golden healer piece. And again, there's transparency to this, so it's gonna look fantastic on a white light LED stand. But it's just a beautiful piece of golden healer. Nice chunky size too. And then I've got a couple of hematoid quartz, or fire quartz as you might know it, full of rainbows, as all good fire quartz should be. This is a really exceptional piece, guys. So that one, and then this one here is also fire quartz, but it's got a lot more clear or smoky quartz in it as well. But it's got that whole side there that has those hematite or iron inclusions that give it that color. So a couple of fire quartz. This is dendritic opal. All those little dendrites through it, the black dendrites. So just one of those. And then this is a gorgeous peach or coffee moonstone. Look at the bling and the flash on this. It's all over this piece, guys. Any angle that you hold a light to it, or even in natural light or whatever, you're gonna see this beautiful silver flash. So just one of those coffee moonstones. And then we get into all of these carnelian flames, beautiful carnelian flames in various sizes. Here's the first one, some beautiful banding on it, gorgeous patterns, druzy vug on this one. So that's number one. Here's a second one, a little lighter in color, this one. Some beautiful banding on it too. Some nice clear quartz pockets in that one as well. Here's a third one. I love the oranges in this one. This is so cool, this one. Big clear quartz vein running through it. This one's really cool too. Fantastic banding, gorgeous vibrant orange colors. Beautiful patterns. These are really, really nice carnelian flames, guys. Here's another. This one's got a bunch of really cool spots on it. Again, more really nice clear quartz. And then this one here, again, big clear quartz pockets on both sides of this. Some more spots, nice banding. And then finally on the carnelian, this little mini flame here. So once again, lots of really nice clear quartz, beautiful banding. And then this one has a nice big natural druzy vug as well. All right, guys, almost got it licked here. So I've got two of these beautiful rose quartz angel aura'd flames here, guys. So for any of you that don't know or haven't seen the angel aura, these gorgeous colors on the surface here, the crystals are 100% natural. The colors are a man-made alchemical process achieved by baking different kinds of metals onto the stones. I have information sheets that describe what aura crystals are, how they're made, what the different colors mean, all of that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, and you haven't seen these aurid crystals before, let me know. But again, the stones are 100% natural. They have metals baked on them to achieve these beautiful colors. So 2 of these really nice, big, chunky rose quartz angel aurid flames. This is a really pretty blue calcite flame, guys. I love the shape of this one. There's all kinds of different ways that you can create a flame carving. This one kind of looks like a soft serve ice cream. I love it. Beautiful piece of blue calcite, guys. So we get into a couple of smoky quartz ones now. So this has got a bunch of rainbows all through it. It's a darker smoky quartz. Let me turn the light and hold it up to the light source here. Really transparent. And then if I put it onto one of these white light LEDs, and again, remember guys that I've got all the lights turned on. It's the middle of the day. There's 2 huge windows right next to me. So in a darkened room, these would look really, really amazing. But on a white light LED, that one looks absolutely spectacular. So I've got that one there, and then I've got another smoky quartz here that is much lighter in color, much paler smoky. And again, obviously super transparent, that one as well. And then I have this really pretty, turn the light back around, pink tourmaline flame as well. Now we're into the unicorns, and I've got a number of different stones here in these unicorns. So I've got Caribbean calcite. This is number 1. Nice, big, chunky sized Caribbean calcite unicorns here. These are all roughly the same size, but I'm gonna pick each one of them up and show you both sides of them. That's number 2. This is number 3. And then we move into a couple of bloodstone unicorns. This is the second of the bloodstones. And then this one here is rainbow fluorite. And that one's going to look pretty cool on a white light LED stand as well. And you can see the transparency here. Don't forget guys, I've got posts of almost all of the stuff on this table. I can link you to where there's going to be plenty more pictures and videos and prices and all that kind of stuff. This is moss agate. Love the patterning on this one, guys. And then this one is rose quartz. And then finally here, this one I'm selling as a horse. So in full disclosure, I purchased this believing it was a horse, when in fact it would have been a unicorn, but the horn had been broken off before I got it. And they've kind of done a repair job on it and sold it to me as a horse. So this is going much cheaper than the other unicorns here because it has been previously broken but repaired. So I'm just selling this as a black obsidian horse head. And so all that leaves us with, guys, is this little selection here that is mostly Himalayan salt, with the exception of these 2 bowls here. So these bowls are peach selenite. And then we've got these Himalayan salt candle holders. They will accommodate a tea light candle. So this style here, I've got, what, 5 of these. They're all roughly the same size. And then I've got 1 of these, which is a little bit of a different style, but still Himalayan salt. I've got 2 of these guys here, which are again Himalayan salt, but carved into the shape of a heart. Really cool heart candle holders. And then finally, I've got 2 of these Himalayan salt lamps. These are USB powered. They have an on-off switch, and they're about that size, just 2 of those. All right, guys, that's everything. I'm gonna give you one last walkthrough to give you an opportunity to screenshot anything that you have now seen that you cannot live without. So just as a reminder, the best way to draw my attention to any of the stuff here that you want or want more information on is take a screenshot, circle the piece or the pieces that are calling to you, and send them to me via one of my socials. Far and away the most active on Twitter, as I always mention. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. You can get me on any 3 of those platforms at Sage of Stones, so at Sage of Stones. My Facebook business page is facebook.com/Sage of Stones. You can also comment on this video here as well, which I would love you to do. Always looking to generate more discussion on my videos here. And you can email me at sales@sageofstones.com as well. And if you haven't already done so, guys, please like this video and any others that you watch, and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and that helps tremendously. If you have subscribed already, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. And yeah, throw a comment down below, guys. Anything you like about crystals, I'm always up for a crystal discussion, and I'd love to start generating some cool conversations in the comment sections of these YouTube videos. So thanks once again, guys, for taking time out of your day to delight in crystal revelry with me. It's always a pleasure bringing you these videos, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, and let me know what you need. Ciao.